and Instagram, or just simply just Shantae. So I am here with my daily analysis. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, my name is Shantae Berry. It's Chantay. Last name Berry. If you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me at I am Shanteezy. Is IamChanteeEzy. So those are my handles. You can follow me there. But I'm going to give you some of these COVID numbers. I'm only going to focus on the global number, the confirmed cases in the United States only. I'm not going to do the world. I probably will do that tomorrow. So let me just get these numbers to you real quick because I bookmarked my pages. And here we are with the coronavirus numbers. Excuse me. Sorry, world. Sorry, whoever's watching. So our global confirmed cases in 189 countries. We have 41 million. Oh, thank you for the heart, Paul. 41,148,042 cases of COVID-19. And that's in 189 countries. You can check this. This is public knowledge. I promise. It's coronavirus.ghu.edu. The global death toll is at 1,130,405. Damn. The confirmed cases here in the United States. We are at 8.3 million. So we're at 8,333,591. Again, that U.S. confirmed cases is 8,333,591. And the U.S. death toll is at 222,063. Yeah. So much for being number one. We're number one still in cases and number one in the death tolls. Now, the single U.S. confirmed cases, I'm only going to do 10 states like I normally do with the highest cases of COVID-19. So when that page refreshes, that's when I will say the top 10 COVID cases here in the United States, the states with the most cases. So California is at 889,228. They're almost at a million. Texas is at 885,394, followed by Florida at 760,381. New York is at 493,245. Illinois is at 360,164. Georgia is at 328,158. North Carolina is at 251,010. Arizona is at 233,948. Tennessee is at 232,100. And New Jersey rounds up that top 10 at 225,012. So most of these cases are seeing upticks and rising case numbers. There's some other states that has it really bad, like Wisconsin is almost next to New Jersey soon. They have 192,225. They have surpassed Pennsylvania at 191,347. Ohio is at 188,005. Alabama is at 175,674. Virginia is at 168,772. South Carolina is at 166,357. And Michigan has a little bit more, 167,857. But yet, the Proud Boys want to kidnap, or the Boogaloo Boys, they want to kidnap the governor, which she's trying to keep their asses safe. But overall, these numbers in most of these states are seeing rising cases because we're in wave 3. I have repeated this over and over again, and maybe everybody's like, oh, Shantae, you're such doomsday. Oh, my God, blah, 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 blah. This is the reason why I'm looking at all of this. You can't see it right here, but these are the numbers right here. Yeah, you can't see it, but you can go to, you can subscribe to the New York Times COVID map or the Washington Post COVID map, and it's free during COVID. So you can get it yourself and research the numbers and look at it and look at your own state and look at the counties there. I know the city that I live in has the most cases in the state. But we were the city was once the epicenter of this. Is now we're not the epicenter no more. Even though there's cluster outbreaks in different counties. Well, and I'm a city person, so boroughs, Brooklyn and Queens. So we're dealing with that. But thank God for the governor who has closed down those schools in those boroughs, because it would have been out of control. And they're the biggest boroughs in the city. But enough on COVID, because we're still not seeing a sign of relief packages, and it's supposed to be a sign this week. And instead, the Senate is going to confirm. Oh, I'm going to get into that in a minute. That speech was the bomb. But the fact is that the Senate is going to vote and to confirm Amy Coney Barrett and not focus on relief shows their priorities right there, and the reason why we need to vote their asses out. Period. Now, on to the president's speech. The president that I call Mr. President, Barack Hussein Obama. Oh my God. I want to play the clip that got everybody's attention from that speech, because that speech was the bomb. Like the bomb ziggity. I don't know if people say the bomb ziggity anymore. That's how old I am. So I'm going to just find that clip, and here we are.
We know that he continues to do business with China because he's got a secret Chinese bank account. How is that possible? How is that possible? A secret Chinese bank account. Listen, can you imagine if I had a secret Chinese bank account when I was running for re-election? You think Fox News might have been a little concerned about that? They would have called me Beijing Barry. It is not a great idea to have a president who owes a bunch of money to people overseas. That's not a good idea. I mean, of the taxes Donald Trump pays, he may be sending more to foreign governments than he pays in the United States. His first year in the White House, he only paid $750 in federal income tax. Listen, my first job was at a Baskin Robbins when I was 15 years old. I think I might have paid more taxes that year working at a dispensing ice cream. How is that possible? How many people here paid less than that?
That whole speech was a sermon. Like, I was on my couch and I was like, even though I was recording everything that he was saying verbatim for word, I love him too, Paul. The simple fact is that the gloves came off. Like, he came there. In the hood, we say he came there to fight. If he only had like his do-rag on and like some Vaseline, he came there to fight. All the gloves came off. He did not care. He did not care. And I was like, yes, President. Yes. Unleash on the New York con artist, the Queen's sewage rat. Unleash on him. Because Donald Trump talked all this shit. Mega shit. Oh, no problem. Thanks for the mod stats. No problem. All that shit. Dumb shit about President Obama. And he left them a playbook. And he mentioned, I left you a 69-page playbook to combat a pandemic. And you did not respond. He says probably on a desk, on a shelf somewhere. Yo, dead ass. Dead ass. Because I feel like, yo, this actually could have been preventable if you followed the playbook. And the Obama administration, people may not agree, but we had 2 pandemics and it spread worldwide. It didn't. It didn't keep people in their motherfucking homes. It didn't keep people from seeing their families. It didn't do shit. I think so too, under a table leg. Or he probably shit all over it because Donald Trump looked like he shit on himself. My mom said he looked like he wear depends. It kind of looked like it when he walked and everything, But yo, I mean, like, this actually could have been preventable. But instead, he eliminated the pandemic response team. And you don't know, it could have been Democrats and Republicans on there. It was probably more Republicans. It was Republicans working in the career diplomatic positions than some Democrats in the Obama administration. That's why some of these progressives are so mad. They need to get over their life. But anyway, that's why he probably mad. Anything that President Obama did, he just like tossed it out the window. Like, the man is smart. He had the smartest people working for him. He sounded like what a president sounded like. I miss that so much because I feel like I've been living in the world of chaos and the world of division. Even though some of these racial rules hasn't gone away, but it felt like Trump ripped the Band-Aid off and made everything worse. Yo, I swear to God, he will inherit it. You are so right. And it's so right. He will inherit that. That's like FDR inherited Hoover's mess. That's like Jimmy Carter inherited Ford's mess. Clinton just inherited a mess economically and social programs. And President Obama inherited a $1.3 trillion deficit. So he's going to inherit a bigger mess. He's going to have to make people wear their masks. People ain't going to want to wear their masks. Oh, motherfucking well, wear your fucking mask. I wear mine outside all the time. Because I don't want nobody's breath in my face. Because I seen people, when I go downtown sometimes, or when I go uptown to Harlem, I see motherfuckers with no mask on like we out the clear. No, bitch, we're in wave 3. Not wave 1, not wave 2, wave 3. Yeah, I got President Obama in the back pocket. My father's like, can he be a senior advisor? I said, Dad, he's already a president. That's a step below him. President Obama's living his best life being a philanthropist. The man is not even 60 yet. He'll be 60 next year. Let him enjoy his fucking life. And let Biden do his job. Biden knows how to do his job. Like President Obama said, Joe Biden made him a better president. They were a team. That was a team. That was a team that you can trust. Not these ones playing leader. And it's so sad because I'm not a Republican. And I remember in the Bush era, even though as much as I hated Dick Cheney, and I still do, and I don't like his daughter, him and Dick Cheney, they worked well together. Even though George Bush, I think, did not want to be president after watching that movie. And you know what? I still think he didn't want to be president. That was more Jeb, but Jeb don't have the authentic personality. He's just boring. So, I mean, it's truth to be told. But these Republicans here these days, I don't even think they're real Republicans. Yeah, and took credit for President Obama's gains, like for the black man's gains. Like, why would you do that? And we'll have to leave a huge hole for Joe Biden. And Joe Biden's going to have to do a cleanup mess. That's why I'm so glad that he picked my girl, who I wanted to be president, as the vice president. I mean, she was the best choice for the job. Because Elizabeth Warren would have drained that ticket. She would have shit up that ticket. Stacey Abrams doesn't have enough experience, nor Keisha Lance Bottoms. Amy Klobuchar doesn't make good inroads with the black community. So the best person for the job is Senator Harris. And she's been passing bills, writing bills that can turn into real legislation in the Senate. It's Mitch McConnell. Well, I'm going to say the whole name. Addison Mitchell McConnell Jr. is the problem. He's the biggest problem. I don't even think he's a conservative, because conservatives will at least sit down and work with Democrats. Him, no. Yep, and she will have Joe Biden's back all the way. All the way. And when Joe Biden does decide that he's not going to run another term, Vice President Harris, I'm like speaking into existence, will be great for the job. And she probably will have Pete Buttigieg as her running mate. Who knows? Like I said, if Joe Biden's son was alive, if Bo was alive, Bo would have been the vice president nominee, and Kamala Harris would have been the presidential nominee on a Democratic ticket. If there was a decent Republican. And there was, like, the Democrats, it was 25 of them, and the Republican Party was like 17 candidates that ran for president. And y'all picked this one? Really? You didn't even pick John Kasich? He halfway decent. He could work with Democrats across the aisle. Not this one. This one here takes credit for everybody's work. He's dumb as hell. He speaks on the 3rd grade level, reads probably on the 4th or 5th grade level. He's dumb as rocks. My goddaughter in 7th grade is smarter than him. Pete will probably be an ambassador. People keep saying Secretary of Veteran Affairs. I don't see him as such. I see him more as an ambassador, because he's he's well-rounded, and you need someone that's calm to be the UN ambassador, because I don't even know who's the UN ambassador now, because people have switched up their positions so much. But he would be a great UN ambassador. Him or Amy Klobuchar, one of them two. And I can see Beto O'Rourke being in the cabinet. I can see even Andrew Yang. He get on my nerves. I can see him in the cabinet. Of course, Bernie going to be in that cabinet. That's Joe Biden's friend. Him and Joe Biden are friends, and he going to want his friend to be in there. Even Elizabeth Warren might be in there. And so, if she does be in there, that gives, what's his face? John Kennedy to be in the Senate. Joe Kennedy III, or maybe yet Ayanna Pressley to run for a Senate seat, because she is diplomatic herself. I can't speak on the cabinet yet, because I'm just waiting until the election comes up. I'm just waiting to see, that Joe Biden does win, because this is exactly how we got 12 days. It's 12:01, 12 days until this election. And early voting starts in my state on Saturday, even though I will be voting Thursday, not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, because I don't like to go on the weekend to vote. This is exactly why we have to go vote, because the elections is being interfered by other countries, and even domestically here by the Proud Boys. Yeah, I agree, Paul. I most certainly agree. But this whole elections, and John Ratcliffe is the absolute worst DNI person ever. He is no James Clapper. That's all I'm saying. But he did mention the Proud Boys. He did mention people that we should go out and vote, that our vote will count. It took the FBI director to say that. And thank God for Christopher Wray, who has some type of credibility that's left in that administration, because good fucking Lord, the rest of them are tainted. Even the CIA director knows what's going on with this information and refused to bring this information to Donald Trump, because he will start yelling. Y'all scared of him? He's a whole ass punk. Donald Trump is nothing but a punk ass bitch. I don't know why people are scared of him. Well, Shanti, he's the most powerful man in the world. No. You got to do what's right in your job. And I learned that the hard way. You got to do what's right to keep your integrity. Because working for this administration will mess up so many resumes. Look at Sean Spicer. He went from White House press secretary to Dancing to the Stars, and now he works as a news correspondent for Newsmax. Yeah. Times is rough, bitch. Look at Scaramucci. He got to go on different news outlets to keep shit afloat. He fucked up his integrity. Omarosa, another one. All these people that work for this administration, their integrity is messed up. And John Radcliffe, you know he's done. He lied about having a college degree. That's why I'm saying that briefing was just as fake and fraudulent as his college degree. And I meant what I said. I meant what the fuck I said. So there you have it. But this is a short live. I'm going to end this tonight. Go out and vote, goddammit. Don't be discouraged. Don't be dismayed. Vote. Because everything's on the line. Every goddamn thing. Oh, yes, I'll be celebrating too. The horns might be honking. Everybody going to be celebrating. People in my building going to be celebrating. People everywhere going to be celebrating. You're going to have, of course, the oldest white man in the White House, which Joe Biden's a decent guy. He was a great vice president to the first African-American president, and people keep forgetting that shit. And, of course, the Madam Grand Dame of her all, Kamala Harris. So there you have it. So until then, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed